Hey, it's Clay Trader. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol MARK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out, and in this case, summarizing the price action pretty straightforward. So if you say, look, Clay, summarize this price action for me quickly, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, before you start throwing stones at me, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense that this company is being run out of a bunker in North Korea. I'm making that statement based on how the price acted today. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes right back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's just first establish, in my opinion at least, where this started. And where it started for me was when it finally broke out of this very annoying channel that it had been stuck down below, which was basically, we'll call it at $3.35. I mean, you go back here and look through the history of the chart, and you can see right there, rejected. So this whole area was basically the top of this range that the price just struggled to get up above. So that's why I'm defining that as the starting point. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, considering it started right there and then went up all the way as high as there, I would say that that was a very, very nice move. Second part, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in the same day, I'm hoping we can agree that, yeah, this was a relatively short amount of time. And then finally, this is where the thin ice comes into play. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So our thin ice point, quote unquote, is going to be $3.35. And to be fair to the bulls, the price could come down here again and bounce off and walk along this thin ice. They've already tested the thin ice there once. And again, to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did a good job of holding strong. So if that were to happen again, and then the bulls started to recover, at that point in time, okay, you'd have a set of lows right here. This previous set of lows would be down there. You picture each of these as stair steps. Hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's actually a sign of a genuine overall, truly strong move. However, if the price comes down here again, and this time this thin ice does not hold, and all of a sudden it breaks down and the price starts to head downwards, what do you have at that point in time? Well, at that point, you literally have the price right back to where it all started, right back inside of that range. And that's just not a sign of true power. That would be what a pump and dump is. Literally the price making a great move, and then relatively shortly afterwards, price all of a sudden being back to where it all started. So that's not the case now. The bulls do still have a chance to build that higher stair step by staying above that thin ice point at 335. So we'll see if they can get that job done next week or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.